Up, everybody? Back in the same live. Sorry guys, we had to delete the last one. What happened was that we was on the phone before. So then since we were on speakerphone and the live, it didn't go in right together. So now we like corrected it. We got off the phone, now we live. But this is James from Channel 30 Tough, and we got the man Cologne here live. Today's topic is we're going to talk about the best inexpensive fragrances that you could buy in the market today. So what I did before we ended the live was that I brought out Dolce Gabbana the one. This is the Eau de Parfum, the EDP. I feel like this is the best date night Netflix and chill type of fragrance because you have the incense, you have the grapefruit, but it's sweet, it's soft, it's not too loud in your face, so it's up close and personal type of cuddling type of fragrance. I don't know if you get that type of vibe when you put this one on, but what's your opinion on Dolce Gabbana one?
Honestly, man, I think people should like. I feel like people promote things in a weird way, but I feel like Dolce and Gabbana, the one, to me, is one of the most sexiest fragrances you can wear as a man. So,
Mm-hmm.
as a
Okay.
man, you want to be appealing to a woman, inoffensive. I mean, you could dump like 30 sprays on you, walk out the door, and nobody's mad at you.
That's the thing I like about this fragrance is that you could go 10 sprays and you're not overdoing it because
Yeah,
it's not like nose piercing, like discomforting. This is very easy to wear, mass appealing. I get a lot of people recommend this one. And this one, since we are talking about inexpensive fragrances, this one does not cost a lot. This is a 5 ounce bottle. I was able to get this for maybe $60, 65 bucks.
that's great.
I bought it on fragrancenet.com. You can get it cheap there.
That's a really good price. For me, that fragrance is outstanding for me. It's something every man should have in his collection, hands down.
Old country boy, what's up, man? Thank you, appreciate you. So now we're good. All right, perfect.
Yeah, we're good now. That's
All right, so
crazy
what do
what
you
we did.
have? What
Okay, so I'm gonna bring back the Kajal Om so I can get into it.
Okay.
So this to me, I'm gonna just read the notes real quick for everybody so they can hear it. Top notes are mandarin orange, pink grapefruit, and chiassis or ciasis. It's like a leaf. So it
Okay.
has the orange, it has the grapefruit, it has those elements that are great in the summertime. The
Hmm.
middle notes, you got the cardamom, cashmere, gaiac wood, orange blossom. Base
Got
notes, you
it.
got tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, agarwood, and musk. Now, I know you hear a lot of woods and agarwood and everything in this fragrance, but
Hmm.
I would say it's a very cardamom, cashmere, tonka bean, vanilla fragrance. You get
Hmm.
the citruses on top. You get a really nice grapefruit up top,
Uh-huh.
where the orange is playing like in behind the grapefruit, but the cashmere in here is really sexy, man. Like I would say if you had to just buy one, the first one, this is the one you should buy.
Okay. Real quick, we got a question. What do you think about Gasada Ambassador? And since I have it, so that was the second version that Curly Fragrance talked about, opposed to like Gasada. First of all, two separate directions. This one is supposed to be the Dior Sauvage Elixir clone. I feel like this is less potent, not as strong as the Elixir. Elixir is real harsh. I mean, if you like the real manly fragrance, that's good to go. This one I feel is more, they sharpen the edges. This one is more of a masterpiece type of fragrance. It's really good. Okay, so with the Kajal, right? Would you
Yeah.
say that's their most populous one from the line or not?
I don't know if it's the more popular one because the most popular one I would assume is the Lamar Kajal.
Okay.
But if you're a man and you want a manly, sexy fragrance, then I would say go with Kajal Om, the original. This is probably their second safest fragrance you can buy. So if you like pineapple, you like that, it had to me. I feel like Lamar has that oud of greatness vibe in it somewhere. But I think Kajal One, if you're really a man and you're a man's man, this is the fragrance you buy. Because of that cashmere, that cardamom, that grapefruit, the tonka bean, the vanilla, and the sandalwood is sweet in here. It's like a sweet fragrance, believe it or not.
So
It's a sweet.
what is the price and how much juice do you get in the bottle?
This is 100 ml, and
Mhm.
the price is around between 95 to $100. You get it
Okay.
on Joma Shop, even like by like $90. You're gonna get 8 hours. Spray your clothes. You know, definitely a great nighttime for the summer. You could wear it in the day because it has the citruses on top, and even though it has woods in it, it's not. There's nothing off-putting about this fragrance. It's a very sweet, sexy fragrance. This was Kajal's first like mass appealing fragrance. Then Lamar came in. This one right here.
Okay.
Lamar came in. So then that took the throne of their, most mass appealing fragrance. But then, but this was their original mass appealing fragrance right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
And under
absolutely.
$100 for a niche fragrance, that's hard to get. Like good quality niche.
Yeah, that smells really good. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
lie to you.
Okay. So I mean, since we're talking about like inexpensive fragrances, this one's really good. Vintage Radio by Lattafa. So this is like a plum-based fragrance. Very fruity. It's nice, sweet. This is going to be a long-lasting fragrance. Was it 3.4 ounce bottle? 25, $30 is what you're going to spend. This one is a very, very flirty type of fragrance. It's along the lines as like those bubble gummy fragrances from like Ultra Male by Jean Paul Gaultier. You get similar type of vibes with this one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked a question in the comments. Best summer fragrance, I think.
Okay. For me,
That's hard.
for uh-huh.
It's
I
hard
think
for me to
my
say.
yeah.
But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Signature fragrance this summer, if I was like going to jump everything and just my main summer fragrance right here. Have to
Yeah.
do it. Have to do it, bro. You got the mint, the vanilla, apple. It's sexy, man. It's loud, it's potent, it's classic, it's timeless. I like this one. It's really good.
Yes. I would say that when I smell that in the gym, it smells really good in the air.
Versace Arrows, all their parfum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This guy said he just. This is a fragrance channel, my G. We're speaking about fragrances.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're talking about the best. Anyone that's just gone to live now, we're talking about the cheapest, the best, inexpensive fragrances that smell expensive that you can get. Easy, hard, not hard to find, not discontinued. These are the best fragrances for the summertime, for any time, really. Inexpensive fragrances. So yeah, this one, Lattafa,
Yes, go
very
back. Yeah.
playful. It's fun. I like wearing it. It's really good. You know what? It's very unique. What is it? I think they compare it to Paragon by Initial Parfums.
Yes. Because it's plum, I really would like to smell that fragrance and get it because I'm a plum. Like plum is one of those notes in a fragrance that just gets me like, damn, I need that. And
Okay.
I hear great things about it, and then you're talking great about it,
Yeah.
makes me want to get that.
So when I got Initial Parfums side effect, it was that wow factor when I first smelled it because it was different. It was unique. This one, especially for the price of $35, $40, is unique. It's playful. It's sweet. This is a fragrance I could see not only being unisex, but very, very like up close and personal as well. Just like the Dolce Gabbana one, this is another fragrance that's really going to turn heads, get attention, get the compliments, everything that you want.
Yeah, that's what I hear about that fragrance, man.
Uh
It's
huh.
it's like, it's like one of those fragrances that are done right, that are inexpensive, where
Right.
at
Right.
no point it's not off-putting anywhere, right? The minute you spray it, it's like a great plum fragrance, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I hear, man. Yes, that's great, man. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Um, what I have next is something that it's I don't know if it's discontinued. You hear things, but I know you can still buy it on Joma Shop, and this is a 5 ounce, and it cost me like close to $100. I
This
don't think
was
I
the
paid.
original, wasn't it?
Yeah, Valentino Uomo.
Okay.
So I don't think it cost me more than $100. I don't recall paying more than $100. And what I like about this fragrance is that
Side
it
effect, of course. Hmm.
yeah it reminds me of Dior Homme Original. You
Right.
know, so it's the same perfumer, but I would say over here the difference is it's more hazelnut, it's more chocolatey. I read the notes
Really?
real quick. It has bergamot, myrtle, middle notes of hazelnut, chocolate, roasted coffee beans, base notes of leather and cedar.
That sounds
But
delicious.
yeah,
That
yo,
sounds
this is
good.
the yeah. the leather is sweet and smooth. That cedar is very playful. It's not where it's woodsy and dominant. This fragrance, it is a very hazelnut, chocolate, roasted coffee bean. Like the middle notes is the major player,
Wow. I'm
and then
surprised that slipped past me because I like all type of gourmands, coffee, hazelnut, pumpkin spice, all those type of gourmands.
you know what it is. I think when it comes to these fragrances, they just when when it's already been out for years, it's
Hmm.
always the new stuff. The new
Yeah.
stuff. I think the old stuff is still good though. You know?
Oh wow, I put you onto side effect. That's dope. One of the guys here, man.
Yeah.
I'm probably butchering the name Hakan Demirel. I don't know. I said it wrong or something, but yeah, side
It's all good,
effects.
man.
Yo, that side effect. I put a girl onto side effect. She bought it and she lost her mind. She lost it because basically she's in Times Square and she's one of the girls that she sells a lot of like event tickets for like Broadway shows or whatever. And one day I passed by her. She's like, "Oh my god, it smells so good. What is that?" I put her on to side effect. I'm telling you, no lie. That week, she told me she was making $500 a day in sales, 500 to $1,000 just from wearing side effect. People bought her just because people bought tickets from her just because she smells so good.
People sleep on that. When Initio made those purple bottles, they
Hmm.
made them with the intent that when a female smells it, it triggers something in their brain, or it just makes people happy when they smell it. And
Hmm.
I think it's true when it comes to those fragrances because for me, I don't know what it is, but those fragrances, no matter which one you pretty much buy, they're all pretty good, especially when it comes to getting females.
Oh my God.
So if you're talking
Shit.
about getting females, you
Mhm.
know, yeah, absolutely. They do something in those fragrances.
I'm gonna put. I mean, I don't know if you guys have this. I know you guys definitely heard of this, but I'm gonna put you on to a perfect winter date night, cooler weather type of fragrance. Listen, this one, Assad by Lattafa, guys. First of all, because a lot of guys, I already know it's inside your mind. You're thinking though about this. Check this out. You have your Sauvage Elixir, which is, in my opinion, dark, strong, manly. So then I picked this one up. Gasada Intense was a little sweeter, not as loud, not as potent. And then I bought this one, which basically married the two between Dior Sauvage Elixir, Gasada Intense, and I got Assad by Latafa. This is sweeter, not as harsh, lasts super long, $25, 3.4 ounce. Bro, this is a fragrance that everyone needs to own. Every man needs to have this type of fragrance. It's sexy. It's not as strong with the licorice. It's more fruitier, and that's what I like about this one. Assad Latafa, guys. This one you need to buy. 25 on Jonah Shop.
I have to agree. Some licorice fragrances can make a fragrance off-putting to people.
Mm-hmm.
Licorice is a note that even me, when I first smelled the Amouage raw tobacco, that licorice incense whole thing was just I was not vibing in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
So licorice is a note that it can make a fragrance where it's not appealing.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So, what's a cheap fragrance? Give me another good one. Heavy hitter, under $50.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I got a heavy hitter for you guys, man. We're gonna give a shout out to Jeremy Fragrance. Legend Spirit.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah,
big
man.
bottle. That's a big bottle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Legend Spirit, man. So
Mm-hmm.
over here you got blasts of grapefruit, bergamot, pink pepper, middle notes of water notes, lavender, cardamom, base notes of musk, white woods, cashmere wood, and oak moss. So over here, you get a fresh bergamot. The water notes blend in nicely. And again, I would say the musk woods on the cashmere woods really blend in nice. This is a great cheap fragrance. Great water notes, really good for the summer. It's something where if you're into a water note, fresh smelling fragrance, this is the one to get. And I think it's probably like $50 for a 200 mil.
How much was it?
Like $50.
That's good. That is really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Solid
Absolutely.
fragrance. Yeah,
Solid
solid
fragrance.
fragrance.
Go Jeremy. Go Jeremy.
Just to
Oh
piggyback off
man.
Hakan, you said it.
Ooh.
That was exactly the next one on my list. This one is going to be Hawass. Rasasi Hawass. Man, this is fire. People, they talk about it on TikTok. You're like, it might be overhyped. No, it's really that type of fragrance. It's cheap, lasts long, and it's very mass appealing. What else do you want from a fragrance? This is really good. Fruity, smells a little more on the synthetic side, like a lot of the fragrances that you get at your local department store. If you go to Macy's, you're gonna like when you walk into Macy's, you know how you smell perfume, you smell cologne right away. That's the type of vibes I get when I smell this one.
Well, I would say one thing. I love plum. That fragrance has plum.
Hmm.
But a friend of mine, fragrance connoisseur, brought it up on a live where he was mentioning that they people say that that is a clone of Invictus, right? But
Hmm.
here's the thing. That one dropped a year before Invictus dropped. So if anything, Invictus
Really?
smells like that fragrance. And that's why I was saying as well that that Hawass, the reason why it smelled so good, because that company made a fragrance on their own. They didn't copy nobody. And I think clone house or houses that are inspired to do things by other people should just focus on doing the old thing and they'll make classics like that. Because I have that bottle too. I love that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was maybe four because I bought it with the
Yeah.
impression of this is the clone of Invictus Aqua. So they
No.
basically replicated this one. They took it off of
Yeah,
that one.
my boy Fragrance Connoisseur, Charm City.
Hmm.
He was speaking about that. He put, he actually looked it up, and it was shocking to me as well.
Hmm.
So I think people should be properly informed, right? Because I think we all been. That was I thought the same thing. I was thinking that's a
Hmm.
clone of, Invictus, whatever, but it's not. It was made a year before.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and this one, another one, under $50. Another one that's going to be inexpensive and it's going to work for you. This one is
Yeah.
going to be for the office. I wouldn't say this is a secret weapon. I wouldn't say it's date night. I definitely say this is a signature fragrance every day, but not something I don't know for late night because there's so many other better fragrances in the market. This is just a good everyday Swiss Army knife, dumb grab, ready fragrance.
Yeah, I really think it's a great fragrance, brother. That fragrance, for being what it is, it's something you should definitely buy, in my opinion. Definitely buy. So, I have a fragrance here from Guerlain, right? And yeah, so when you brought up the Dolce& and Gabbana the one, it made me rearrange something. So in my mind, Dolce& and Gabbana the one and this L'Homme Ideal Guerlain, this is
Oh,
the
I've always
EDT.
I love that one. Yeah.
So this one, for me, when it comes to the one you have, the Dolce& and Gabbana the one, EDP, this one, and Tom Ford Noir Extreme. I
Hmm.
think those three are the like one to three, the top best Netflix and chill fragrances you can buy because it's so inoffensive. Like this thing smells like some laundry that my boy's mom used to do in the block. When she would
Yeah.
do laundry, the whole block would smell like this.
Hmm.
This thing is sexy, man. I swear, and everything I love. This almond. Well, look, let me get into the notes for you guys. It's citruses, orange blossom, rosemary, bitter orange, middle notes of almond, tonka bean, base notes of leather, cedar, and vetiver.
Okay.
Now, look, what I would say is the almond, tonka bean, leather, and cedar. Let me put it right here.
I like it. I like it. I feel like that's a gourmand.
Yeah, man, this is one of the most sexiest fragrances.
Hold on, we got a
Go
few questions here.
ahead, let them go.
Um, I've never smelled the Rasasi Hawass Ice. I know that was released. Was it last year or the beginning of this year?
I think last year. I think.
Yeah, I have
Not sure.
not smelled that one. Any summer fragrances you recommend that no one else does?
I got it. When we do it?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay. Um,
Sauvage is good. EDT. A lot of people don't talk a lot about it, but it does the job. I'm telling you. Yeah, 100%.
okay. So I'm gonna speak about this fragrance, but no one talks about this. This is something that's rare, and I'm not gonna say something too much. There's someone that talks about this. He's a great reviewer. I wanted to message him about something, like I wanted to do a tribute, but the guy just don't even answer me back. Kind of disappointed him. But long
Mhm.
story short, nobody talks about this. But this is from Rasasi. Hold on. Rasasi Alazwan. Let me
Mhm.
show you the box. Hold on. Let me show you the box.
And you're
Right.
saying that's a inexpensive summer fragrance?
Oh yeah, this is the box.
Okay.
So this fragrance, I, I kid you not, when you're looking for Silver Mountain water on a budget, but a good budget, this
Mhm.
is between $45 and $50. And man, this is a spot on clone. This is, and but this one doesn't have a rough opening. So this is a spot on clone of Silver Mountain water from Creed.
Okay.
It's like 99% smells the same. Obviously, the ingredients are better in Silver Mountain water. But as far as what it smells like in the air, 100%. This
But
thing,
but okay, so the biggest number one problem that I hear about Silver Mountain water is it does not last. Does this fragrance last?
8 hours,
Really?
8 to 10 hours. Yup, this one lasts. You spray your clothes, it ain't going nowhere.
And how much is that?
Between 45 and $50. I seen it on
Wow.
Max Aroma. Maybe you find it
Okay.
cheaper somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But this is an inexpensive fragrance, and it's a spot on to Silver Mountain water.
Mhm.
I kid you not. The opening is a little more watery. That's the
Okay.
only difference. The opening, the first 20 minutes, you're gonna get a more watery effect than Silver Mountain water. But then once the like the wave starts crashing and blending, yeah,
Okay.
it's a 1-to-1. Only difference is obviously Silver Mountain water is gonna smell better ingredients, but
Mhm.
this is right behind it. Like it's not like this smells awful. This smells really good. Amazing fragrance, man. $50 tops. You pay for this, but it's worth it. You're gonna get 8 to 10 hours. It smells 99% the same. It has the same DNA. I would just
Mhm.
say, come on. If something costs $200, of course the ingredients are gonna be a little better.
Mhm.
But for $50, this is like right there with as far as the smell profile
That's
is the
dope.
same. The the
Mhm.
uh, the ingredients is just a little it takes a little bit of a backstep, but no, it's the same fragrance in the air. I'll read the notes for everybody. This has bergamot, geranium, lavender, middle notes of rose, sandalwood, clary sage, and cedar. Base notes of musk, amber, agarwood, and oak moss.
Whole country, $33 is good. If that's the case, I'll buy it today. That's a good deal for the Rasasi.
It is, I swear. And everything I love, this
Wow.
fragrance is the bomb.
Mhm.
That fragrance is the bomb. You're gonna get 8 to 10 hours,
Mhm.
and it's just a little watery, but yo, within 10 to 20 minutes, Silver Mountain
Yeah.
water. Same
Okay.
thing.
So a fragrance that a lot of people talked about in the beginning of YouTube. I don't know why they stopped, but this one, man, Mercedes. Oh my God, this one is good, bro. Crazy, man. Man Black, bro. This is going to be one of the most inexpensive, best quality vanilla fragrances in the market.
That's what I hear.
Man, Club Black, bro, this one is sexy, man. It smells so creamy. It's soft. Another close encounter fragrance. This thing is going to last. I think I paid $30 for this one for a 3.4 ounce bottle. This one is sexy, man. And I'm
It
very
is.
picky. I'm very picky with vanilla fragrances because I like to have expensive stuff. Like just because it's more detailed, more potent. Like I have Nishane Ani, I have Guerlain Double Vanille, but this one, if you want something inexpensive, you want a good quality vanilla fragrance, right here, Mercedes Club Black.
Yep.
Hmm.
I never tried that fragrance, but the hype was real on it. That's all I can say. I've
Absolutely.
never tried it, but the
Uh
hype is
huh.
real on that fragrance.
Yeah, a lot of people
Some
don't talk about this one. This is it. Unisex also says that it's a cologne for men. Nope, I've smelled women that wear this and it smells amazing on them.
oh wow.
Yeah.
That's yeah, well, you know what? Vanilla's an aphrodisiac, so it's for everybody.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a natural aphrodisiac.
So the next one that you have, is it going to be a citrus? Is it going to be gourmand, spicy? What you have?
The next one I have is going to be chocolatey.
Okay.
So from the House of Guerlain, hold on, this guy is asking a question. Mancera Instant Crush. I don't know what they just said.
Is a great vanilla fragrance, if not that masculine though. Yeah, I don't have instant crush because everyone kept talking about like this one I'm gonna talk about later on. Central Boise by Mancera, but I heard instant crush is supposed to be what, the clone of Baccarat Rouge? I'm not sure.
No, I have Instant Crush.
Okay.
So Instant Crush is not a 101 of Backer Rouge 540. It actually it it takes somewhat of what it does, but then it goes left, you know. And I will tell you this about Instant Crush. So in my gym, I was telling you that the females that work in the front, remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So so when I told them about fragrances, they're like, "Oh, I want Backer Rouge 540, but it costs too much." I said, "Look, I'm gonna come in tomorrow with a fragrance that is similar but not the same, but I want you to smell it." Two girls there. The young one, the minute she smelled it, she was like, her mind was blown. She was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." And then the girl next to her, which is the older lady that works there, but she's still fine. She looks very good. She smelled it. Yo, I kid you not. She said to me, "I want a F"
Really?
when she smelled Instant Crush.
Oh wow.
She
She's ready to
said,
get down
"Yo,
and
I
dirty.
want an F right now." I was like, "Oh,
Ooh. Jeez.
yeah, Instant Crush is real. It
How much
smells
i- how
good,
much is instant crush going for now?
like $80.
$80 for a 4-ounce bottle. That's good.
Yeah,
And that's what I like about Mancera, because they're like the only fragrances that have not given you less juice and try to bring up the price. Like with the Parfums de Marly, I couldn't believe when they made Leighton Exclusive a 2.5-ounce bottle and then they try to bring it up past the 4-ounce bottle of Leighton. I'm like, that's ridiculous. But
it is.
now Mancera, they kept the size of the bottle. They never changed. It's been 4 ounce and it never changed, and that's what I like about it.
Yo, I'm laughing because someone said she's for the streets. I think Ali said he said she's for
Yeah,
the
all
streets.
genres, Bob's.
Yo, she is probably for the streets. That girl's wild.
But she know her fragrances though.
Yeah, no, she said it clear as day to me. She's like, I want
Uh-huh.
to. She's like, I want an F. I was like, oh, I was like, you know,
Wow.
I didn't expect to see that one coming.
Mm-hmm.
I expected them to say, damn, this smells good. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
expect that, but it was real, you know?
Yep. Mancera oil quality is improving as well. Hell yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I like Mancera. Mancera's a great house to buy from,
Of course.
you
Like
know.
when I'm
You know
telling you,
what
when
you
this
gotta
one,
get?
uh-huh.
Tonka Cola.
How is that?
Yo, if you don't want to buy Enigma from Raja Dove, I mean from Raja Parfums,
Oh yeah. Enigma's
right?
like number one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would tell you get Tonka Cola. Very
Okay.
similar vibes. Not the same. Remember that Coca Cola called RC7
Yes.
back in the. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the Coca Cola in there. It's a RC7 cherry Coca Cola.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, it smells good. It's not a cheap fragrance. It's really good quality. It doesn't have the depth of a Raja because obviously Raja got like 100 freaking ingredients in there. But
Yeah.
as far as the scent profile, they smashed it there. Really good.
So I mean, when this one also another banger. Everyone knows this one. Like Creed, when people think of Creed, no one even thinks about anything other than Aventus, especially for the new people coming into the market with like Creed fragrances. When you think of Mancera, 99.9 people percent of people are thinking about, Cedric Boise. And I'm saying I fell in love with it, but now they have the intense version, which was released maybe now 2 years ago. That intense version, man, is fire. That was the problem what I had with the EDT. It was no, it was never EDT.
EDP.
But yeah, it was EDP, but it wasn't as nice as this one. This one lasts like 12 plus hours, man. So if you want a sportier version of Creed Aventus, I say get this. It's more fruitier, more exotic, more tropical. This is the perfect summer in a bottle fragrance. I know a lot of people hype it up, but it's for good reason. It works, it performs, it's sexy. It leaves no imagination to the person's mind. This is exactly how you want to smell like this summer.
Yeah. And a friend of mine as well, he swears by that fragrance.
Hmm.
Because I bought the regular one. It kind of works on me. I don't have no complaints, but he didn't like the regular one. He said that it didn't perform, didn't smell like it just he says that one is the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right before you start, I want to get your opinion and everyone opinion on the live too, because it's always talked about. Other than the hype, other than everybody, talking bad about it, what is your opinion on this one right here? All right, Club de Nuit, Intense Man. What is your opinion? What do you
My
think?
opinion, honest truth.
Yeah,
That is the most second complimented fragrance in my collection.
it's nuts.
It's real.
That's
Now the
nuts.
first 30 minutes is a
Mhm.
little off-putting. It has to get together, get its bearings together. But once that thing comes together, yeah, it's for me in my collection, it's original, it's the 1 million parfum is number one, and then that one is number two. Look,
So when I
let
talk
me
to
just
so
prove
many,
it to the let me just prove it. I got the 200 mil, and you know what?
damn.
This is my second bottle, and I won't even use it because it's that good. I just wanted to save it to have the memories because I went through one bottle and I got so many compliments. It was insane.
So when I'm like a lot of people know me as the guy that knows about cologne or whatever. People at work, friends of mine, so they always hit me up, and they're not like big fragrance people. They just want to smell good. Most people are not going to spend hundreds, thousands of dollars on fragrances. The number one question they say to me is, I don't have a lot of money. I don't want to spend a lot. What is the best complimented fragrance you could buy that's inexpensive? This is number one. This is number one. Like you could say whatever you want. If you want to smell sexy. You want something that's always going to get compliments. I've never heard any woman ever say anything negative about this fragrance. It does it every single time. It does. It's an all four season type of fragrance.
Yeah, because it has the power. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's strong. Yeah, absolutely. No, no, that fragrance, it's one of the clones that are done right.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that are done right, Just like how this one, it's the same thing, right? It's it's
Hmm.
it's in that percentile that it gets so close, so damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what's the next one you have?
Okay, so the next one I have is from Guerlain. It's a chocolate based fragrance. It's instant Guerlain per Homme El Instana, something like that. I know I'm butchering this name.
And that's chocolate base.
Yeah. So this
Mhm.
fragrance,
I got a chocolate base fragrance, man. Damn.
so the so that you want to get the fragrance before I talk, you can
No,
get it.
no, go ahead. I'm just thinking about it. I got so, but that's for another video. We'll do like the best gourmands. That's gotta be the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this has top notes of star anise, citrus, elamine, middle notes of tea, jasmine, neroli, base notes of cacao, patchouli, sandalwood, Virginia cedar, and hibiscus. Man,
Okay.
this is the patchouli, the cacao, the star anise, the citruses. You get the elamine. You get a nice tea in the middle. I would say the tea is the most strongest note in the middle for me. But it's this was a hype fragrance when reviewers started reviewing. This is one of those, you know, king of the king fragrances. But
Hmm.
obviously within time, everything. But nonetheless, a great 7 to 8 hour fragrance. Spray your clothes. It's a great chocolate, patchouli with a tea fragrance. To be honest, and it
What
has
age
nice
do you see?
citruses.
What age do you see wearing that?
Here's the thing. I think anybody can wear this. You can be 18 and you could be 60,
Hmm.
and it works. I think it works because it has that chocolate, playful, friendly effect. It got the citruses. It has a tea note. So it doesn't smell outdated and it doesn't smell old. It
Okay.
just is a nice chocolate, sexy fragrance
Yeah.
where I
Oh,
think anybody can. Go
you got
ahead.
a
I'm sorry.
question right there for you.
Hmm.
How about Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb for cold season?
Yeah. Which one? The extreme or the EDP?
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe they're talking about the extreme. So this is the
Yeah.
thing, because I have it already out. The issue I've seen with this one is because Curly Fragrance hyped it up so much on YouTube. This one, the price does not go down, bro. She literally stopped that price from going down. I haven't seen this under 100 $110. This used to be a cheaper fragrance. But then when she came out and she said, "This is my favorite, this is sexy, this is a panty dropper," that was it. It never went back down again. And it stayed at 100 $120.
That's crazy, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
She had the power to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, she has power, man. Curly Fragrance could sell water to a whale. She could
Hmm.
take the whale
Hmm.
out of here, put him in here, and be like, "Hey, I'll sell this to you." And he's like,
Hmm.
"Of course you will."
Yeah.
Telling you, man. You got to give her credit. She has the mass appeal. She has what it takes to attract the crowd.
Hmm.
So God bless her. God bless
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I love Curly Fragrance. How many things I've bought at least 15 fragrances that she put me onto. Number one, no, Gasada. The original Gasada is probably the number one fragrance she put me onto that has gotten me endless amount of compliments.
It has a mango note, right? That has me intrigued.
Mango.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
has a mango note. That's that's
Yep.
that's an because I'm picturing mango inside that Dior Sauvage. I'm like, that's good.
Hmm.
That's a good
Yep.
combination.
Really good.
Hmm.
Really good.
You want me
Oh,
to go? You want to go?
you can go. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I want to do something for the nighttime for the fellas where you can push a little bit of the boundary and still be sexy and still smell awesome in summer nights.
Hmm.
It's from the House of Replica. It's called Jazz Club.
Oh, Jazz Club is always a popular one. Yeah.
So let me just get the notes and then I'll tell you how I feel about this. This has top notes of pink pepper, neroli, and lemon. You got middle notes of rum, Java vegetable oil, clary
Hmm.
sage, base notes of tobacco leaf, vanilla bean, and striax.
Hmm.
So, what this smells like to me is like you walk into and you walk into the club, people drinking, smoking tobacco, people grinding. You got that element of just sex in the air with this rum, tobacco, coconut vibe. Feel like it's a sexy fragrance. It's like you just walked into a jazz club. You get a whole bunch of mixed notes, mixed feelings, and it's something that I feel that you should definitely have if you want something nice for the summertime and sexy, very inoffensive. Jazz club.
My favorite one for Replica, which was discontinued. I should have bought it because I saw it all the time at Sephora. Do you remember at the barber shop?
I've heard of it, never smelled it
Oh
though.
my God. It smells 100% like you just got a haircut and they put the aftershave gel on you. Crazy. I should have bought it when it was there. I just never thought it was going to be discontinued. It was fire. I used to always get little samples from Sephora on that.
Wow, yeah, man.
Hmm.
I mean, they make good stuff. Even though they're EDTs, they work really well. Like
Hmm.
they do a great job of being an EDT. I
Yeah.
get I get 8 hours. I spray my clothes, so I get the 8 hours, and it's
Hmm.
great. It works great for me. Well, I don't need more
Yeah.
than 8 hours.
Yeah. Hmm.
And it's $100 and under. You can actually get this on Vemba for 90 something dollars, no tax. So it's really under $100.
That's another good website that not a lot of people go on, Venba.
Yeah,
How would you spell that for the people that are like want to go on the
I think
website?
it's I think it's VEMBA,
Uh huh.
Vemba.
Okay.
I think that's
So
how you spell it.
yeah, that was it. I used that one. Like I just you just put me onto that one. Actually, it was really good.
I wish I would have smelled that a barbershop when you were talking about. Someone mentioned in the comments that it's fire.
Oh my God, it is. It's really it's like a perfect Fougere. Um, a lot of people talk about Tragedy of Lord George by Penhaligon's. I feel like That one by Replica was 10 times better, man. More of a realistic feel of a Fougere.
You know, I believe you because, like I say, man, they make good stuff for being EDTs. I have
Hmm.
no complaints with their
Nope.
stuff. Yeah, the quality, the smell, and they don't cost a lot. I think it's great. Honest to
You-
God.
This right here, like I have one now, $19 fragrance. This is by Rasasi. The Reggio, I believe it's called. This one, the Reggio. Man, this is a nice fragrance. Nice fragrance. Definitely another day. Most of the ones I put you on to today was date night. This one is good because you get a lot of the ingredients, the notes that I'm in love with. You got cardamom, you have amber. I like it. It's soft. It's it's creamy. It's You're probably gonna get maybe an arm's length out of this one when it comes to projection. Scent bubble is gonna be beautiful. I like this very flirty, mysterious like fragrance. This one, 18. How many ounces of this? I think 3.4. Yeah, 100 ml. I pay 19 $19 with taxes, shipping, and handling. This is a great buy.
Yeah, no, it is. Absolutely. I agree. I have that
Mhm.
bottle.
Yeah.
For 20
Mhm.
bucks, yo, amazing smell.
Yeah.
Amazing smell. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
It's
was
very
really good.
good. You get your bang for the buck here for $18. I remember back then, maybe 10, 15 years ago, clones sucked. When you got a replica of anything, it was always watered down, smell nothing like the expensive stuff now. Today, you get clones and it smells better than the expensive stuff that you see in the market. Better.
Yeah.
Look at this
You know
one.
what's fun?
Lasts longer than Creed Aventus. And I got this for $36 on Amazon. Club de Nuit Intense Man.
Yo, my bad. This guy, old country boy, is saying that he gives out all his bad fragrances to his people. That he tells it to smell it every day. How it smells. This
And then
guy's
ask
funny.
everyone how it smells to them. He's
Yo, this dude is funny,
That's
man. I'm
crazy.
sorry, man. This guy's crazy. He's a good one. He's a jokester.
Yep. And they ask everyone, body. Yeah. 100%. 100%. All right. So I think we passed 10.
I have a few left. I have two more left.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did because I already did nine. But yeah, I have two more left.
Hmm.
One that they don't speak about it no more because really the females will talk about this fragrance, but it's from Mancera and it's called Holidays.
Oh, I never got to smell that one.
So this was more of the females that really like were on it. But I tell
Okay.
you the truth, tried Paradise Garden. No, I haven't tried that one yet.
Oh, that was released this year. No, I didn't hear about it, but I don't know.
But
Does it have similar DNA to some of the other Jump Hogo tiers?
not sure. But I will tell you this: this fragrance Holiday has
Hmm.
coconut, bergamot, terry flower, ylang ylang, sea notes, vanilla pod, sandalwood, and white musk. When I tell you this is coconut and bergamot,
Mm. Instant Crush or that one? Which one you like more?
this one,
Really? Wow, that's
yeah,
crazy.
I ain't lying to you. You know I don't lie.
Yeah.
And instant crush is fire. I'm just saying. But you asked me my personal opinion.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This you ever smell Sicily?
Yeah. Yeah, it has
So you like
Sicily.
Sicily? Okay.
Like that lemony type of vibe.
Yeah. So Sicily and this one to me were like neck and neck, and how good they were. If
Wow.
you like Sicily, but I gave my Sicily to my girl. She came and took it because I had a vintage one, and she was like, "Please let me get it." I said, "Cool, no problem." But holidays, yeah, I it's one of those, man. It's I think I ranked this like number four out of all
Mm-hmm.
my Manceras. I got like
Really?
15 Manceras and something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is definitely a banger to me. The coconut, the bergamot, the sea notes, the vanilla in here has a sexy sandalwood, the white musk, the flowers are popping off. As it come, the women were like, craving for it. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, if you're a guy and you put something like this on, girls will be following you.
Mm-hmm.
Super strong. Like, Forget about it. This thing lasts forever. Off topic, a fragrance you bought that wasn't worth the hype and worth
That was worth the hype.
or was?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, a lot of them. Let me see.
Yeah, I have a lot, but
You know what? This one right here. I'm gonna jump right into it. Ferragamo Uomo. This one was hyped for a especially when Jeremy first started, under 200,000 followers. This one, everybody was talking about this one. Oh my God. Gourmand, sexy, maple syrup, pancakes, pancakes, all type of. What's that one by Bond 9 that smell like pancakes?
oh, New Harlem.
Smells like in that same direction, man. Sexy gourmand fragrance. If you want something like that, like syrupy, guys, this one Ferragamo Uomo, $50 or less.
Can I ask him a question? Does the price matter, or it doesn't matter to him? Is he going to answer? Let's wait and find out.
Okay, I would say Leighton.
Lane's good.
Leighton's good.
Lane's good.
Mm-hmm. hundred
Okay,
percent.
so if I had to pick one fragrance that's, I don't know if it was hype, man,
Price
but
doesn't
I know that.
matter.
Oh, price doesn't matter. All right, cool. Then let me give him something. You heard about this? Maybe, maybe not. But if you're looking for a marshmallow fragrance,
What the hell? Unique luxury. Oh shit.
yeah,
Okay.
marshmallow. But I got you. I got something cheap for you. Don't worry. I got something really good. Don't worry, man. With me, money, doesn't make a fragrance.
Preferably
You know,
something that isn't expensive. Okay. Mine was Roja Elysium. Oh yeah,
nice.
Elysium. I forgot about. Yeah, 100%.
L'Homme Ideal Intense. Yo, this is like a cherry
Oh.
almond,
Mhm,
cherry almond. This is banging.
mhm.
This is like 8 to 10 hours. And look, I'll prove something just to tell you how good it is. I'm not lying to the person watching. Here's a backup bottle.
Damn. Look at that.
Oh, I'm not even done yet. Let's really impress him a little bit. Well, let's go back here. I'm looking through the camera. Let me see if I find it. Where is it? Hold on, where'd it go? It's a little dusty. Sorry, guys. Let me
It's gonna take you a minute. You got a lot of bottles.
yeah, I've been collecting for a really long time. You know, um,
How old were you when you got your first bottle?
I was grabbing my first bottle at 4 years old.
Wow.
I would run up to my dad's thing, open it, and take out the polo green. And this is 1981.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wearing the official polo green. So look, another backup bottle of this fragrance.
Damn.
That's how good that is. So
That was the original bottle, right? Was it all
yeah,
black?
all black. And
I
then they
like
bought it
that.
white. Yeah, and then they made it white and made it white like this, clear. But this fragrance right here, when you want a classic, sexy, manly fragrance for like, I don't know, $70, something wild like that, gives you 8 to 10 hours. This is intense. Man, this is a sexy, sexy fragrance, man. 100%. You cannot go wrong.
A one that was hyped up, still up to today on TikTok. Maybe one of the most hyped up ones, Mahir Legacy by Lattafa.
Yeah, I see that.
Guys, you want now, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't last like past 4 hours, Mark, but this smells like a lemons, fresh squeezed limes. If you want something for the summer, when you go to the beach, when you're changing clothes, after you take a shower, this one, Mahir Legacy by Lattafa. You go to a TikTok shop right now. Since this is your first time buying on TikTok, this thing with shipping and handling, I paid $9 for 3.4 ounce bottle. Crazy. $9 if you want something that's sexy, mass appealing, that's inexpensive. Yeah.
Yeah, you spoke about that. And I do see it on TikTok, believe it or not, because when
I'm
I go on
telling you,
TikTok,
guys always talk about this one. $9? Never in my life have I ever bought even the knockoffs for $9. This is like Lattafa, bro. Yeah, and everyone knows Lattafa lasts.
That's hilarious though. $9, pretty good. Actually, I have a Daddy Yankee fragrance that costs like $12. It's really good.
Where is
Yeah.
it? You have it?
It's in my living room. Yeah, it's in my living room. It
Wow.
costs $12. Yeah, because I'm
Very.
gonna do this week. I'm gonna do a lot of inexpensive fragrances for the gym.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be part of it. I have one more fragrance I want to speak about. I have it here. I want to just talk about it. I really like this fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
Spice Bomb EDT.
Okay.
I do like the extreme, but to be honest, this one works well for me. It's a brighter, fresher version. You have black pepper, geranium, coriander, iris, cacao pod,
Mm-hmm.
cedar, woodsy note, sandalwood, patchouli.
Mm-hmm.
And people say it doesn't perform anymore. I'm gonna tell you the truth about this, all right? So we're in the building I live. We live in New York. A lot of people in this whole place. So in my building, one of my homegirls that lives here, when I come upstairs, because she's into fragrances. So when she would see me outside, she'd be, "Oh, you always smell good," and stuff like that. So she was talking to me, and I had that on. Now I'm at the elevator. She's at the end of the hall, but maybe like I would say it's like 8 feet away. She goes, "You know something? I smell you from there." I was like, "Really?" And she's like, "You smell really good." And this is like 5, 6 hours later from application. And I was getting compliments. And she said she smelled me from at least 8 feet away.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
So
Hakan said initial rehab. That's a great one.
yeah, I
That's a
got that
great
one.
one.
That is
Yeah.
a great one. Yeah. If you want to step up, then that's the one. But
Mm-hmm.
you're paying like $200 as well. I mean, you can get this Spice Bomb Extreme, I mean the EDT for like $100, 5 ounce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it lasts. I get 10 hours easy,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I have one last one too, and then I think that's it for the list.
Okay.
This one, I mean, I grew up with this one. This was a classic. No one talks about it. And that's the thing. A lot of guys don't like to talk about fragrances if it's not new, if it's not relevant, and no one's talking about it. But this one, Aqua by Calvin Klein, Eternity Aqua, man, fresh cucumbers, aquatic, ozonic, beachy fragrance. Put this on your clothes; it lasts all day long, man. Beautiful fragrance. $22 for a 5 ounce bottle
Oh, really?
is cheap. 5 ounces is cheap, man. Yep.
Damn. I got to get that for a gym fragrance. I love those
Yeah,
type of
perfect,
fragrances.
perfect for the gym, especially the gym.
So there was a question down there. He asked a hype fragrance that wasn't worth the money.
Anything that smells good but wasn't worth the money. Oh wow. Let me think. Oh,
He
you
says
go first.
Asthma.
Let's see.
Oh man, that's kind of hard for me, man, because I don't really, to me, I look at fragrance. I don't really have something I don't like in my collection.
I would
And
say Creed
honestly,
Aventus. Creed Aventus, bro. It's not worth $500, but it smells good.
I heard the ones with the metal caps perform better.
Okay.
That's what I heard. The one with the metal caps. Thing is, my Creed Aventus is from 2012, so it's hard for me to say that.
I'm looking through the collection. I'm like, what can I say? Yeah.
I would say that I buy all my fragrances, so it's hard for me to say I don't like something.
Hmm.
I would say there are things that I've. Okay, you know what? I got something perfect. Let me just put this right here. I think this fragrance is over here somewhere.
You know what, old country? You answered my question, man, because I was gonna buy 9 p.m. this week, and now that I see it's not worth the hype, so I'm not even gonna buy it then. Because I have Ultra Mail. The reason I was gonna buy the 9 p.m. was as a backup bottle once the Ultra Mail runs out, but I guess I don't need it anymore.
I like 9 p.m. I don't think he said it smells good. He just don't feel it's worth the hype. You know
Mm.
why? Because he's probably expecting it to smell like Jean Paul Gaultier, and it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It's like an 80%. It's
Hmm.
not a 101 clone. You
Okay.
know. Let me pick the phone back up. Sorry, guys. So the fragrance that in my collection that I got that I would say In the beginning, I didn't like it, but now I love it. Is from Amouage. It's called Bracken Man.
Mm.
But here's what I have to say about fragrances that you don't like sometimes. I would say that within time, this taught me the note of patchouli. So I didn't understand the note of patchouli, and then when it was in, this is a barbershop style fragrance. So when have you ever heard of a barbershop style with patchouli as the main accord? Like,
Never.
so never. So when I first smelled this, I found it like, not, I wouldn't say I was repulsed, but I didn't understand it. But it took me a few years. It took me like about a year, year and a half. And then this is years ago. But once I understood the notes, that's when I learned to realize that you have to sometimes give fragrances time to develop on you, because now I love this fragrance. And on
Mm.
top of loving this fragrance, it taught me how to dissect the note of patchouli.
Okay.
So without this fragrance, I wouldn't like patchouli. It's like I didn't like leather at first, but when I bought Raja's vetiver, that vetiver is a soapy vetiver that has like this suede feel, and that fragrance allowed me to like leather. So sometimes
Gotcha.
buying things, it clicks something in my brain and allows me to accept the note. And once I do that, I'm much better understanding fragrances.
You know what? I'm gonna put this one out here. This was expensive. Man, this one was expensive. I'm coming around to it because so many people like worship and swear by this one. Triumph the Bacchus by Argos. So for me, I feel like it's very strong and harsh. I thought it was gonna be more of like a clone of what do they say? They say
Carlisle,
Red Tobacco by Mancera,
but I heard it smells like Carlisle.
and it smells like I get Carlisle too. Yeah, between the two, it smells like it. I don't honestly, it doesn't. I feel like Carlisle is a lot more refined. Carlisle's a masterpiece. It's more of a mass appealing fragrance, but trying to Bacchus, I feel like I'm coming around to it. You know, I just feel like it's a lot. I can't really pinpoint exactly what I'm smelling. This is just one of those fragrances that I don't find as mass appealing, like everybody says it is. You know.
You know, that's the tough part with fragrances. That's why it's even though things get hyped up, I think it's if you can sample something before you buy, sometimes it's always good.
Mhm. How do you feel about Tuxedo Gentleman? Tuxedo by YSL you're talking about? Because that one's a
You got that.
masterpiece.
I don't got
I
that. Yeah, you got that.
I love that, man. I mean, what do they want? The clone of that is
Tux and something suits
Suits, and then the other one is
and tux.
classic Mustache. What's
No.
that
Oh yeah,
one
this
from?
one. I got it. Yeah,
You
yeah,
have it?
yeah. Yeah. Now this one smells good. I don't know if it smells like tuxedo,
They say
but
that's the best clone, Mustache. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the one I'm gonna buy you because first
yo,
of
this
all,
smells good.
the YSL is too expensive, man. I don't want to spend $300 on YSL, but let me tell you, Tuxedo is nice. I really don't really get You know what? Demi Rolling used to say that sex in a bottle. I never got that amount. I never got that feedback, that reaction from women when I put tuxedo on. I never got massive compliments. It smells great to me. When it comes to women, I always say, "Oh, what do you think about this?" Or family and friends. And I'm like, "What do you say about this?" And like, it's okay, it's cool.
Okay.
No one has ever lost their mind for it. Never.
You know what I would tell people? This is what I would tell people. When people are hyping a fragrance, I'm not saying that to them it's not they don't it doesn't feel that way to them. But I would just say you have to sometimes look at the reviewer and say, does this guy, if he was single, would he get some action? And if he does, then I'll take his word for it, you know? But as
Mhm.
far as smelling good, if you want a good smelling fragrance, yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the one I'm buying next. After this one runs out, I'm buying that next.
Actually, I would stash that tuxedo because just because some people don't like something doesn't mean it's not good, you know.
Okay.
Um, and I would say buy this one, man, right away
Yeah.
for $35.
$35. I paid, I think, $200 for the little one, 2.5 ounce.
Yeah, I would tell you
Yeah.
to save that juice. Save that juice and just
I
buy
got a little
this.
bit left.
You have a lot left.
Yeah.
I would just buy this. It's 35 bucks. 30
Yep.
bucks. This smells
Yeah.
good. And you get
It,
8 hours.
yeah.
Spray your clothes, 8 hours for sure.
You know
This is
what?
a good smelling fragrance.
Between these two, man, I'll go with the Mercedes Club Black.
No shit.
Yeah, that one is more of a like,
A lady killer.
yeah, panty dropper for sure, man.
Yeah, people have a misconception of like, I think, like when people talk about a fragrance as a panty dropper, you got to sit in the mind of a female,
Hmm.
right? You got to think, what's a female going to say when I put this on? Is she going to say I smell good? Is this DNA addictive? This is my honest opinion. That's where I will go. I would try to like look at fragrances that I have and that have worked for me, and then like it gives me a better assumption of what I feel they're gonna smell good. Like for example, I didn't speak about this fragrance, but I should have. From Gentleman Givenchy, Boise, under
That's
a
has
hundred.
a high dose of iris, right?
Yeah, but
Mm.
this one right here, for me, this whole line is sexy, but I think this is the sexiest one.
Mm. Okay.
Alexandria Fragrances Black Tie Affair is the best clone for YSL Tuxedo
Fragrance X has a 4.1 ounce
of
tester
Mustache. Yeah, for like $31. I
for
would get that.
$23.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would get that if I was you.
so I'm gonna buy that then. Yeah,
I
that's a
bought
good
this
deal.
when this was hyped. So I
Hmm.
bought this when it was hyped. So I paid like close to like $50,
Hmm.
but it's worth it. Instant Crush does drop the panties, bro. That I told you, man. I had a girl said she wanted F when she smelt that.
Any
It's
fragrance that smell way better than you expected because of the price. That smelled way better than what you expected because of the price.
Tonka Cola.
Hmm. This one, I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I thought it was gonna be a crappy cheapie. Club de Nuit Intense. Oh yeah, number one. I'm telling you, my scent of the year, Lattafa Camra, bro, bro. If that thing cost $500, I would have paid for it right now. Lattafa Camra. If you don't buy that, you don't like fragrances. Bottom line. Period.
No kidding.
Yo, you
You know,
need it.
it's
Look, fuck. I mean, I can't even curse. Sorry. Forget about all this stuff, bro. Kamra by Latafa, bro. Buy it. If you don't like it, I will sell you. I will say. I will what? I will cash app your money back. That's how confident I am in Kamra.
wow.
Yeah,
I have a friend that wanted to send it to me
yeah.
because he bought all the Angel Share clones. So he
Hmm.
has he has like about 10 Angel Share clones. He was like, "Yeah, I'll send you that bottle if you want." I mean, hey,
Okay.
if you like it that much, I would love to
Mhm.
smell that thing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a sample. Okay. Out of so closing, right? Out of everything we talked about, forget about emotions, everything. What two or three fragrances are the ones that, despite how you feel, women like the most on you, that you will get the most compliments?
Me,
Yeah.
um, definitely this one, L'Oreal, Galant, um, Kajal.
Omega Supreme, that's a fact. Everybody says it's Angel Share that smells similar to Camera. They go in two different directions because Angel Share is darker, right? Where Camera is fruitier. It's a lot sweeter. And I find that to be more compliments than Angel Share.
And
But yeah, to
my
go back with the man cologne, like that Guerlain, I have to buy it. I put it off for so many years. That's one of the ones that's like got away from me. I never bought. I'm so mad I never bought it.
I got a backup bottle of that. That's how good it is.
Wow.
Seven, and that's a 150 mil.
Mm-hmm.
And my last fragrance, compliments. Man, it's tough. I'm gonna have to go. Damn, it's really tough, but I'm gonna just go with this one. Gentleman
Wow.
Givenchy, Boise.
Okay.
And it's tough because it was between this and holidays for sure.
Buy camera. Yes, buy it. Please buy it. Out of everything I talked about today, camera beats it all. That's how serious it is. All
What?
right, so my top three out of everything we talked about today, what gets the most compliments? Doesn't matter how we feel. I know it's overhyped. I know, guys. Club de New Intense. That's number one. Number two would be. I didn't even add this as I
Yeah, you did.
mentioned it,
No, you did.
but Versace Arrows or EDP, right? So you got these two right here, and then compliments, bro. I'm sorry, Rasasi Hawass. These three right
Yeah.
here. These three right here is what you need. This is your rotation this summer. This is what is this all together?
Under
$100
200
maybe,
bucks? Really?
maybe $110 for all three of these. Yeah, because this one is about $50. This one's thirty
Okay.
six dollars. So right
Yeah,
there you
you're
have
right.
about 90. Okay, so 120, $130 for these three.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, yep. I
Yeah.
purchased 3 bottles of Camera because of the price. I think I paid less than 80 for all three. Damn, that's a steal. Watch, I'm telling you right now, wait until like the people that don't know about fragrances get onto this and they get Camera. It's gonna be overhyped. Everyone's gonna smell like Camera in the next 6 months.
Yeah. I could see that happening.
Yeah,
I could see that happening. I mean, people like it a lot.
yeah,
It's been hyped. It's been people. It's hard to buy, but I think it's a little easier. But still, it is a hype
mhm,
fragrance.
yeah.
I think
All right, so that's basically all the best inexpensive
cheapies
fragrances for you
and
guys.
expensive. Yeah, yeah.
I want
Yeah,
to give
these are
that to
not.
you guys. Thank you, the man Cologne, for jumping on the live with me, talking about this with everybody.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for
Hmm.
having me. Terribly tough. I appreciate it. I really do. And yeah,
Yeah,
these are
man.
inexpensive fragrances. I don't like to use the word cheapies. It makes a fragrance,
Hmm.
and it's not true. The money don't really matter when it comes to smelling good.
Before we go, if ain't like whoever's on the live, like if you could just let us know the title, the next type of videos you would like to see, watch when it comes to fragrances, let us know before we get off the live, just so we know like what style you're looking for, what in case you're in the market for something new, what exactly is the type of videos you would like to see in the future for live.
Yo, fragrance connoisseur is funny. What's up? Back for the sequel.
Okay, yeah, so Armani Code, I want to see the new Armani Code EDP. Is that the one I have? I thought that came out. Oh no, it might have been this year. Yeah, Armani Code Parfum. Yeah, listen, nothing's beating Profumo. That incense, that patchouli, man, nothing is going to beat the original Profumo, hands down. The new one is a little watered down. It still, has that likability, same DNA, but the Profumo was the ish. That was the best.
Yeah, I have that fragrance. I
I
don't even want
but
to
no,
wear it.
yeah. Oh, there's a new one? I can't keep up, bro. Armani Code comes out with one every few months. That's ridiculous. I just
Yeah,
bought the new parfum.
yeah. I don't really chase. The one thing I would tell people: don't chase fragrances. Because honestly, you're probably buying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Just pick what you like. Go with your instinct. Go with your gut instinct. I want this. Go get it. Don't worry about what anybody got to say. If you like it, you buy it. Because what your nose tells you smells good for you.
That's a good idea right here. Designer price, niche quality. Or we could do what about the expensive fragrances? Yeah. You know what? That would be cool too. I just bring out all the 400 plus dollar bottles. That would be cool.
Yeah, if they want some expensive fragrance, we could do that. It's not a problem.
Oh, it came out a month ago. See, I'm more. That's the thing. It's like computers, man. If you're not up to technology, up to date, 6 months you'll be lost. You won't know how to use any apps. Same thing with fragrances. You let a year go by. Listen, you let a year go by. They consider this as 5 years ago, like old school.
They
Hmm.
do.
Yep.
I don't fall for that, but they do. I would just say it's just because. they're if you're reviewing, you have a channel, you're getting bottles, you speak about the new fragrance, and the old ones, get pushed to the side. But I would say, never push some of the good old ones to the side.
Mhm.
Especially if you've seen a fragrance for like 6, 7, 8 years, that means it stood the test of time. That means people actually like it. They're
Yeah,
buying it. That's the come. They're still making it.
right. That's a fact.
You know.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. We're gonna come out with some new content. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm gonna set it up with the Man Cologne channel. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna have like more presentations, more topics for everybody. Honest reviews, good quality, honest reviews. Not something because we're not selling nothing. We're just showing you. We're giving you examples, giving you feedback on our experiences with the fragrance. It's not about buy this because I get a percent. We're not making 5 cents on anything we're talking about. These are just the fragrances that work in different genres, whether it's sweet, dark, mysterious, bright, is all uh, based on preference.
Going back to that topic, it's the reason why I think we say stuff like that is because
Paradise. Uh-huh.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with a fragrance reviewer making money because obviously we're reviewers, right? So if our channel gets to a point where we can make money, whether it's on YouTube or companies dealing with you, I would just say that some people handle power the wrong way and others don't. And we're just saying that we're just showing you fragrances that we purchased and that we like and that we hope you like. And if and a YouTuber making money, we're not trying to offend nobody for making it because we're obviously doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's just unfortunate that some people use their power in the wrong way, you know?
Any brands y'all want to explore? Okay. You want to go first or me with that
Hey, you
one?
go first. You go first. I don't.
There is because I know. Listen, you guys won't know about this unless you see it. When I go through Manhattan, there's a store. It looks like a jewelry store with nothing but crystal chandeliers, $1 million, like worth of stuff in here. All they sell is the most expensive fragrances in the world. They're called Armafi. Guys, Google that. Armafi, $7,000 a bottle. I don't know how they smell like. I just want to know what the $7,000 smell like in a bottle. It's crazy. So a little backstory, just to give you guys, in case you didn't know, it's supposed to be the lost fragrances so Christopher Columbus had his own perfumer back in the day. The guy died. No one uncovered all the secret scents to this fragrance that he had in his house. So now, after hundreds of years later, the fragrances have been revealed to the world, and that's why they're $7,000.
That's it. Yeah,
Crazy,
I
crazy
wonder
story. Yeah,
what is a sample cost?
I don't. There is no samples, man. Probably $100 a sample.
Minimum.
Yeah. $7,000. They have crystals, they have diamonds. You got Armafi is the name, guys. Check that out.
Man, I would like to pass by there and see. You ever been inside?
I'm scared. I'm intimidated.
I don't blame you, man, because they're gonna be like, "Can you buy this?" You're like, "Yeah, I'm good."
I already know they're gonna judge you. Once you go inside, if you're not there to buy, they're not trying to waste time giving you sprays.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think if I were to go, I'd be like, "Listen, man, I can't afford this because I don't $7,000 for me to dump on a fragrance is not what I'm thinking about. But can I smell it?
Mhm.
Hopefully, they say yeah."
For real. So what about you? What would you try? What brand?
I'm not really. I've tried a lot of brands. To me, at this point in the stage of my life, it's all about getting good fragrances. I don't really. Honestly, you know what? I tell you what brand I'm interested in. Argos. Remember that sample you let me smell?
Oh, um, Adonis Awakens.
Yes.
Damn, that thing is good.
Yeah, that's
Adonis
good.
Awakens.
That is good. That is
Hmm.
definitely good.
The Merchant of Venice V Canto. I never heard of that one. How's that smell? Yeah, Perseus is good. That's a good one. Hmm. Yeah, bro. I gotta definitely smell that. I own 14 bottles of Argo. Damn.
He loves
Okay.
that house.
Argos. Listen, Adonis Awakens, Trantibacchus, and this Triumph over War. Man, I gotta get a full bottle. Triumph of Reward. That's great. That's like a great rose-based fragrance, something nice, worth the
I
hype.
believe you.
Yeah.
No, yeah, yeah. Some things, not everything it mixes with everybody. That's one thing about fragrances that, you know, uh, just because someone likes something and hypes it up, it's their skin, it's their skin chemistry. It works for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know
Absolutely.
people personally who don't like strong fragrances. Like when they
Mm-hmm.
buy fragrances, they're looking for the light, airy fragrance.
Yeah.
That's just what they're looking for. Girls and guys, mainly, I hear that from girls.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Top from Argos, Fall of Phaeton, TOB, Triumph of Bacchus, and Danae. I heard of Danae. Yeah, Danae, I think it's called. Yep. Really good stuff. All right, so my phone's about to die. So I'm
We
gonna
got to
let
get
you
out of
go,
here.
guys. Go on that. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, any questions? Hit us up. The Man Cologne channel, great channel. Check it out. We're trying to get to 1,000 on his side, and we're just trying to grow the community. We're here to network. It's not really about being famous or nothing. It's about getting guys on to good fragrances that last, get you compliments, get you in, get you out, and none of the other BS. Anything to help you smell, look, feel good. Anything with men's hygiene, fitness. That's what we're talking about. But for today's topic, the most best inexpensive fragrances in the market. All right, guys. So we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for
God
as
bless.
always. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.
Later. Peace.